Yes, another Call of Duty Modern Warfare review. Now, typically, I don't make videos like this on my channel, and I really didn't think of making this video, but I did watch a very nostalgic video, which made me really think about, Call of Duty's direction, because Call of Duty was a game that I started playing as a young kid, as many of us did, and we grew up playing the game. As we grew up, became better, and other stuff like that. So I figured, why not make a Call of Duty Modern Warfare review? Now, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is the 2019 take on the Call of Duty franchise, produced by Infinity Ward, which also gave us great titles as Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, which are arguably my favorite games from the series. Now, I'm going to give you my final review. This could be different from yours, this could be different from anybody else's, and I'm going to go ahead and have some gameplay thrown in the background. This is why this is a video I don't normally upload, because I didn't want to get any gameplay from it, so I'm just going to go ahead and play some campaign gameplay that I did take off another YouTuber, which links will be down in the description below. Why did I decide to do this? Well, I think that it's needed, and I kind of wanted to put my opinion out there, as I do feel like I have a big market of Call of Duty fan base, because I've been playing the game since early 2007, actually like late 2007. My first entry into the game was Call of Duty World at War, and I played the shit out of the Nazi Zombies mode and campaign mode, but the first game that I was introduced into the multiplayer aspect was in 2009, when I played Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 2 was arguably one of those games that I would come home from school, and I would just hop on it and I would play for hours on end. Logan, why aren't you getting your homework done? Well, Mom, let me tell you, Modern Warfare 2, gotta get Prestige 7, you know what I'm saying? So, that was just like my life. And I think in the more recent years, Call of Duty has taken a downward spiral, just personally off my opinion, because I've been playing the same fucking shit over and over again, and I was excited to see what Infinity Ward was going to go ahead and do with this Call of Duty that just most recently came out. Now, I'm going to start off, I'm going to break down my review here into two different parts. So I'm going to keep the multiplayer part separate, and I'm also going to keep the campaign part separate, because they are two separate game modes and they deserve their own separate categories. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Now, I'm going to start off with the campaign. Arguably, this is the best campaign that we have received in years. When I was playing this campaign, which I just recently beat, even though the game's almost been out for 2 weeks now, I felt more immersed in a Call of Duty campaign than I've ever felt immersed in the more recent years that a Call of Duty campaign has come out. I remember playing the Modern Warfare 2 campaign and just being jaw-dropped on how good the storyline was. My mom didn't know about the no Russian mission, which is in there, so she never got the chance to remove it, and I was completely thrown off by the fact that they were going to show terrorism in a game that was centered around people playing, because I thought it was a very controversial thing, not something you really talk about too much. And even in modern times now, with today's people are even scared to talk about terrorism, just because of the impact it has on people. Now, I think what Call of Duty was trying to do with this Call of Duty was put you in a more modern, I guess, warfare setting. Name drop there. But they were trying to put you in a more modern setting, which I enjoyed a lot more than I have with any of the other titles. I think the last campaign that I played was Black Ops 2, and I got about halfway through it before I said fuck it, because it's too damn long, and it was just so fucking, I don't want to say cliche, but it was cliche, because it was just the same shit over and over again. Do you want to kill this person? Do you want to kill this person? You know, I was just so sick and tired of it, and I stopped playing, and that was the last campaign that I actually played through. I did not play through Ghost. I did not play through Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare. I played the first mission of Advanced Warfare, and I said, this shit's too cheesy, and I fucking stopped. And honestly, this is by far one of my more favorite campaigns. Like, if I'm going to rank my campaigns in most favorite to favorite, I'm going to go with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2019 edition, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Call of Duty 4, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in World at War, because World of War was a fantastic campaign. Never going to diss on that. But I do put this in a second place spot just because of how realistic it actually is to what we're facing in real life here. I feel like it gives you like an in-depth perspective on what's actually happening with the world. Even though the shit that's happening in the game isn't actually like, you know, happening, but like the suicide bombings and stuff, that shit happens every fucking day, and I see it in the news. And just to be a part of like an experience like that just differs this Call of Duty completely from any other Call of Duty I've ever played. When you open up to a mission where it's stealth based, and then all of a sudden you're being thrown into, you're a cop, and you have to, you know, there's a freaking chemical bomb going off in the middle of London. Like, that shit's insane. So I do have to say, by far, the campaign for me got a 10 out of 10 just because of how immersive it was. It was one of those campaigns that was like, if I didn't have to go to work and I didn't have to do other shit, I would have literally played it all day, every fucking day, because of how good it was and just how well they kept the story maintained and how well it just kept me playing. And I think that's what differs this from any other Call of Duty, and I think it will continue to differ it from any other Call of Duty that's more recently coming out, because, yeah, that's just that. Now, that's the more shorter part of the video. Let's get into the multiplayer review. Where do I even start with the multiplayer? Now, you may take that as like a bad sign, or you may take it as a good sign. Honestly, I don't know where to put it. But I do have to say that this that this multiplayer has been the best that we have seen since Call of Duty Ghost. I'm throwing that out there. Throwing it out in the wind. You take what you want from it. I'm saying it. This has been my favorite multiplayer to play since you know, freaking Ghost, because Ghost was such a shitty fucking COD, and I think what made it shitty, and I've heard other people talk about this, was just how big the maps were, how low players you had in the game, and then the fact that it was so easy to die. And I mean, if you were really good at, you know, covering yourself, you were really good at everything, you were insane at the game. I mean, I had friends that were dropping chem bombs every single game, but that wasn't me. I suck at the game, okay? And I will admit that wholeheartedly. I'm not going to say I'm the best player. I'm not going to say I'm, you know, here, there, anywhere. I'm going to say I'm a mediocre player. And that's where I just fit myself into that category. So, on that, that's where that differs. But this Call of Duty multiplayer has given me the same feeling that Modern Warfare did. And Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2, all of those games are what gave me the friendships that I have today. Mr. Kyle Games, Bugs, all of those people that I met through YouTube, I wouldn't have met them if it wouldn't have been for those games. And I think that's why they have such a nostalgic place in my heart, because I remember coming home from, middle school, high school, and just hopping on, and me and Kyle and everybody just hopping on Black Ops 2, and we would fucking destroy FaZe. I mean, I put so many hours into the game. I think I've got 4 days logged into that multiplayer alone, like, just off leveling up everything. I've never reset my stats on that account, on my account. I've just continued playing the game through and through, and I even played it when the other Call of Duty sucked. It was always a game that I could go back to because of how good it was, and it just kept me and my friends always wanting to play Call of Duty. It wasn't something that was like, oh, Call of Duty's getting boring, let's go play Minecraft, let's go do this, let's go do that. I caught myself today streaming for an hour and a half. I recorded for an hour and a half. I literally played for 3 hours today when I only meant to hop on, play a couple of games here and there. I caught myself playing for 3 hours with Kyle, not even noticing it, and just having fun. Like, the game, yes, it has its campers. What Call of Duty doesn't have its campers, though? It has this, that, and the other. Yes, the maps are big, and I think that differs it from any other Call of Duty multiplayer experience I've had. And I feel like this one's different because it's not just a game you can pick up and play run and gun style like the other Call of Duties were. This game is more of a like, you have to base out plans of attack. You have to let where your friend's going, or let your friends know where you're going, let them know where shots are coming from, this, that, and the other. Otherwise, you're not gonna survive, man. It's such an intense Call of Duty, and I think that's why I like it so much, and I think that's why it keeps me playing the Call of Duty. Because it's just like, it's so much fun to get on every day, just hop on into a game with a sniper rifle, with whatever, and just have some fun. I mean, I've created some already laughable moments, some already awesome gameplays, some already awesome this, that, and the other, and it's just an all-around awesome game, and I'm in love with it. I'm in love with coming home from work, or this, that, and the other, coming home from grocery shopping, whatever it may be, hopping on my Xbox, seeing all of my friends playing the new Call of Duty, and being like, hey, let's party up, let's do a 6-man, let's do this, let's do that. And I think that's why I like this Call of Duty so much, because it's got my friends and everybody playing the game again, because it's actually what we've wanted for the years that they've given us these shitty Call of Duties. Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare. We kept telling them to put boots on the ground. They gave us World War II. That was the shittiest COD by fucking far. I hated that Call of Duty so much just because of the fact that it was, I don't want to say different. It was weird. It wasn't the same Call of Duty experience that I had before with any other Call of Duty. I see where they were trying to differ it, bring us back into this World War II aspect, and I enjoyed the campaign of that game so fucking much. Like, I played that campaign, I think, for 4 days straight until I beat it. And that campaign is so much fun, but when you get to the multiplayer side of things... Wait, no, I never beat the World War II campaign, now that I think about it. I think I was like 4 or 5 missions off, but still, compared to the multiplayer aspect of it, where they gave you these different things, like they gave you that story-based one, this story-based mode where you had to escort the tank and do certain other kinds of things there. That was fun, but any other game mode I played, I just got bored of it really quick. I'd play 2 or 3 games and then I'd hop off, and that's that. But with this new Call of Duty, I find myself literally like, okay, I'm gonna hop on, play 2 or 3 games. I get killed by a camper. I'm running up to that camper. I'm fucking shotgunning him in his fucking cranium. I don't give a shit. Okay? And that's, I think, one of my more favorite things. Because I can just, like, say I'm gonna hop on for like 5 minutes. And then I'm on for 4 or 5 hours. Just playing Call of Duty with my friends, and playing Call of Duty with random people, and running into some awesome people online. and I think that's what's going to keep this Call of Duty going, mostly. So my final review for the Call of Duty this year is I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. And I know I don't really rank Call of Duties that often, but this Call of Duty just hits me in such a nostalgic place because it's fun. I'm actually having fun with a Call of Duty again, where it's like, I'm sitting there and I'm playing, and then all of a sudden I get fucking sniped halfway across the map. I'm like, alright, sniper time. Pull out a sniper, snipe him, and then we're having a snipe battle the entire game. Or the constant campers that I'm running into, sitting in corners, and I'm like, boom, and then they, shotgun me in a corner. I'm like, alright, I know where you're at, bitch, I'm coming for you. And then I go back and they're not there, or they are there, and we just keep having these camping battles. I find that so much more fun, even though I'm screaming at the game and I'm like, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, fuck every camper in this game. And whereas people might hear that and go, Logan, why don't you just stop playing the game if you're aggravated with it? I'm not aggravated with it. I'm having fun. That's like my idea of fun. If I'm yelling at a game, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, I'm having fun with it because it's awesome just to have these moments again where it brings me back to what Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 were for me. But I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. So if you guys did enjoy and you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's right down there. It's completely free. Y'all do it. I'm going to try and I'm going to set a goal for myself. I started doing every other day uploads for a while, and it kind of burned me out because it was just like trying to balance that and trying to balance my job, trying to balance everything else that's going on in my life. It just kind of didn't work out for me that way. So I am going to go ahead and move to a schedule where it's going to be one video every week, just so it gives me more time to edit, because I think the big crunch time there was how I edit, because I take so much time editing my videos because I enjoy, editing them and, picking out funny moments, picking out this, picking out that, and trying to make it the funniest I can for all of you guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start uploading every week. Just, sporadically. I'm not going to say, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, just whatever it is. I'm going to upload a video every week. And then that'll be that for a while. If I can get on a good schedule of that, maybe 2 or 3 uploads a week. Who knows? But there will be some more videos coming to you guys soon, and I can promise that and assure you guys that right here, right now. So like I said, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to click that subscribe button. And if you are new, click that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy the video, let me know by leaving a like down on the video. And as well, also go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what your favorite Call of Duty is down below. I want to know. Tell me your favorite experiences, whatever it is, whether it's a YouTube video, anything like that. Go ahead and leave it down there in the comment section down below. I'd love to read it. And what you guys think of the new Call of Duty. I want to hear it as well. So, yeah, that's been it, guys. I will see you guys next week with another video. Peace out.